All right, game numero dos between Saunamen and Titus Gaming. Looks like we have got Titus starting monorail and Saunamen starting over in shuttle bay. So same spawns as last time. Immediate drops in plaza and gravity. A 3-2 push on either side, as it looks like Titus is kind of splitting up and taking all three paths to scope out what's going on. Getting those early parasites, Zephyr getting Tane parasited there. You got Lipa getting parasited by Rantology. And Naramar taking out Gorgeous and Joshi in the south, which is going to allow them to push the drone bay pretty easily there. Early Crag being pushed out down to observation. You got Llama, Nate, and Naramar. I'm going to call him Nar. And Nar down at Drone Bay. Zephyr sitting in the vent here. Not really sure what's going on here. Everyone alive. I'm sorry, I'm missing back in bases. Golden again switching his roles, you know, going right for base. There's no one here. The commander's not getting out of his chair. He's got two guys coming back. Beecham gets out of his chair just as he knows life is coming back in the room, but down goes the IP. That's going to be a cost to them. The 3 skulk south clear Drone Bay, which is going to allow them to take down Drone Bay and possibly even Gravity. See, I probably would have gone for Gravity here, but they also need to be able to get their res out, so they got to take down Llama. Zephyr coming out, getting some speed up. Llama. Here's Rantology coming. Rantology's got a little bit of a bait and switch going on here against Llama. Gets the parasite in. Llama retreating. I actually like this, getting distance between him and the skulks. Long corridor here for some good shooting if he can see a skulk in advance. Unfortunately, that is going to allow the infestation to spread up an energy flow and potentially get that harvester dropped. Saunamen on 4 extractors, so not in a bad position right now. Losing that IP will slow down their upgrades a little bit. So many mines already. You can hear every time I'm clicking a ringing of a mine being, you know, set up to detonate. Oh, nice play by Rantology there, coming from behind, taking out both Tane and Lipa. Oh man, oh man, oh man, those parasites, those can be so difficult to get away from sometimes. And now they're going to be working on fabrication as Golden comes right up to Llama with the speed, takes him down, and that's going to allow him to put pressure on Plaza as well, forcing someone to come and reinforce that. Nar down in observation, whipping out Rantology as she comes around the corner there. There is a shade in here in observation. Also this Crag. So that could be difficult. Armor 1 just finishing. And shotguns coming out for the next spawners. Gorgeous and Joshi in here against Nar. That Crag's going to help. Man, Nar just rips those 2 skulks apart. Rantology comes in from behind though and able to take him down with the skulk bite. And the assistance of that Crag to help heal her while taking damage. Rantology getting 1 bite in there to Llama, but Llama just putting that sad little dog down with the pistol. I kind of like the shade play around energy flow and observation, because you don't necessarily know where the Crag is. It also can assist for, you know, engagements for the aliens. I like, though, that Saunamen is able to get in here and just start putting pressure. They know that there's got to be a harvester in there. They stepped across the infestation. But now we got Zephyr and Gorgeous out as Lurks coming around the corner, taking out Lipa immediately, going in for the kill on Tane. Not taking much damage from either of those Marines. What's really going to be the effective play here is like exactly what Zephyr's doing. going after those mines. There are so many mines, and Zephram just took some serious damage there from some as well. Immediately rebuilding the harvester there in energy flow. Scans going off as they now have weapons 1 and armor 1. No shotgun in hand down here in observation, but they do know where that shade is. They're going to take that out. Versal, the commander, even coming out to try to save that crag. Going right after Nar, gets some good bites in, but doesn't take him down. Med packs coming in to reinforce. Nate dealing some damage to Gorgeous and forcing him out of the room. Great engagements here by Saunamen. They're doing a good job of moving themselves out of the room, taking out those skulks. Nate just not giving up against those lurks. Got a little bit of damage into Gorgeous. Ultimately, though, stopping those skulks is almost a bigger play because they're not getting through on the res. So, well played by Saunamen. Now they're taking out energy flow. They've got that shade in play here. They've got the crag down. They've got the harvester down, forcing the aliens down to 2 harvesters, which is going to drastically slow their P-res income and slow those fades down. And all the while, the Marines sitting on a minimum of 3 extractors and almost 4. They're just not going to stop. They're going to keep 1 guy on recapping, 1 guy in the south at least to protect. And if they can get one of these lurks down right now, Zephram is pretty low. That could be a good moment for the Marines to win this match. Rantology and Joshi both pretty low, taking out Nate and Lipa here in Club and Plaza. Tane pushing down into Monorail. Even Versal getting out of the chair. Oh, Versal takes him down, shotgun on the floor. And Llama pulled back. I think Llama had the right play there. Nar coming into observation, going after that crag. Unfortunately, he's got 2 lurks right around the corner there, using the geometry to his advantage to get some of those blocks in. Med packs coming down, which is costing the commander sweet res, which he can't really afford right now. Needs to get 1 or 2 more extractors up to really support that heavy medding that's going to be needed against these lurks and potentially against the fades here very soon. Another shotgun down here in energy flow, and the aliens have expanded into Hydro. Four-pack coming against Nar over here. And he's going to go down pretty easily against their Tane, making the right move not to come in and enforce that. Tane's got to take down Rantology, and he does! Rantology goes down, forcing the lurks to have to do the damage on the extractor. Saunamen, Nate, and Lipa over here in energy flow, taking down this harvester yet again. Lurks being forced to come and defend this. Marines about to be on 5 extractors. Saunamen is definitely pulling out some advantage here and doing a really good job, like I said, of stopping these skulks from getting through. This is really effective gameplay for them. Let the lurks, you know, I mean, don't let the lurks live, but if you're in that engagement, don't let them carry the skulk through. Give yourself the time to come back and take down alien harvesters instead of losing your own extractors. Because if you have more than 1 person that's, you know, defending or rebuilding your extractors, then you can't put enough pressure on these aliens in this situation. Great shots by Llama. Zephram solo! Oh, 5%! Zephram down to 5%. They're going to save that harvester. And down he goes. Golden here alone. He's at about 5 or 6% as well. In comes Gorgeous from behind, though. Takes him down. Phase Tech now complete as well. 4 extractors. And a recycle at energy flow. Where are the Marines? Tane, Nar, making their way over to shipping. Four Marines against 2 lurks, and Zephram taking some serious damage there. Got to get out of there. They're going to take the drifter down. They're easily going to clear this room of this harvester. Rantology coming in with Gorgeous. Phase gate now being built. Gorgeous has seen and called the phase gate, I'm sure. And now they know that this is a pressure point that they've really got to work on. I have a feeling, though, you're going to see the Skulks kind of move out and work on pressuring the res, though. They can come back with the fades when they come out, which is going to be any time now. But they can get through right now and take advantage with their Skulks to work on some res biting, I think. Marines on 4 extractors. Again, this forward pressure phase gate in mono, or sorry, in hydro, is going to be effective for them. Gorgeous taking some damage here. He's got to get out of the room. Does he get out in time? Down he goes with a slick shot from Llama through the doorway there. And they are down 1 lurk, but look at this. Rantology is up as fade. Zephyr supporting the evacuation there of that fade. And they're going to get out and re-heal. But what does this mean for Saunamen? This means pressure on observation. With 3 Marines, they're going to go right for that crag. They can eliminate this crag. That's going to put them in a really good position to take out the Harvester here. Aliens say if that's where you're going to go, we're going to take out your phase gate. I think this is a good play by the Aliens. Stop the reinforcement momentum. Now, clear these far out Marines that are close to your base and then start hitting the res. 1 Skulk at least needs to be on the res right now, and that's what Golden is doing. Res, res, res. Phase gate up in observation. Saunamen not going down without a fight. Gorgeous going to keep working on the gate as Lipa is trying to defend. Lipa's going to go down. Gorgeous, Joshi, and Rantology are going to work on this gate, taking this gate down. But it looks like gate is now up at energy flow. Metabolize done for those fades. Going to help them manage their energy a little bit better moving forward. And here you go. Res, res. They've got to work on the res. 6 extractors up right now. Saunamen has got to focus. They've got to figure out what their play is here, okay? They can't afford to just kind of be ping-ponging between, you know, energy and observation. They need to make sure that they're trying to figure out what their long-term play is here. Some good shots down on Joshi. And down goes observation as the 2 fades wait in the back of the room. Zephyrman here just trying to get some spikes on, trying to eliminate whatever armor he can against these Marines so that the fades can do a little bit more damage. Down goes Drone Bay. Down goes Gravity Control. And here they are working on the res as much as they can. Even going to take the power out in Hydro. Pressure on Plaza. I'm liking the pressure here. Rant and Joshi working on the phase gate here. Zephyr coming in as well. There are mines. They've got to be really careful. They're working on the mines there with the spikes. Josh is going to take a little bit of damage from that mine when it goes off, but it looks like Joshi has regen, so he's going to get that back. Turns into a grind gate here, and they're going to get this phase gate down, but they've got observation up. I would say, personally, I would think that maybe pressuring the hive might have been better for Tane and Nate, especially since the aliens were a little out of place. And I think we're kind of at the point, too, where I think it's beneficial for them to start looking at potentially using arcs to do some damage in monorail. P-Res is doing okay for the Saunamen, and this is where the aliens can still win it. If they can still stay on taking out these life forms and stopping them from getting their weapons back after they've died, this is an opportunity for them to win. Because if they get down to too much P-Res lost, all they've got is those rifles, and weapons 2 is strong, but if you've got stronger life forms, and Zephyr finally goes down as Lurk taken out there by Llama. And they're going to come right in here into Hydro, trying to get down another gate. No power in this room, though. Tane, the only one alive. Oh, God! Tane taking down Joshi with just precision hits there. Every bullet out of that rifle right into him. And down he goes. So now, let's look at Titus. Titus, the highest person, is Golden with 43 res. And they've only got the 1 fade in Rantology. So they're waiting now on that Onos, which is going to be a ways away since they're only on 2 Harvesters. And in are pushing Gnar and Nate in the Hive at Monorail. Why do I keep confusing Monorail and Hydro? And down goes the Shell. Gnar doing a good job working on that Shell. Able to take down Golden. There's only 3 eggs here in the Hive. Versal even down for the count. Can't respawn any eggs. Gorgeous going down. Versal taking a lot of damage. There's med packs all over the stairwell here for Gnar. Rantology avoiding Gnar as she's being chased by Lipa and Nate. And now we got a 3-man push into Monorail. And not really anybody here to defend. I mean, Gorgeous and Golden are here with their skulks against those level 2 weapon rifles. Bam! Shotgun. Great hits into Rantology. She's got to get out of there and avoid that at all costs. You can see there's 2 shells that are already really low. 31%, 69%. And that's what they've got to be going for. Lower that armor on these life forms. Really take advantage here. Aliens are taking advantage of the pressure. As you can see, they've got both their lurks back up in Gorgeous and Zephyrum. But they're taking res in Energy Flow, Monorail, even trying to get up to Fabrication, but they're not letting that happen. Marines are pushing in quickly. So good play by both teams. If Titus has any chance of winning this, they've really got to get on top of that res. And you can see they've already started working on it in Gravity and Drone. But they're going to start recapping already. So they've got to get that momentum going. Versal not wasting any time to drop Harvesters wherever he can. And try to get the income flowing. They're trying to get that Onos out on the field. But Golden's being very effective right now at biting res. And it's almost a better play for the long run. Until they really need the Onos. Weapons 2, Armor 2 for the Marines. And like I said, Saunamen is not going to go down without a fight in any of this. Doing a good job so far of taking down the life forms. They've got to be really careful. It looks like one of the lurks got caught up north by Llama's shotgun. And it looks like they're going for a phase gate reinforcement and Hydro. What does this mean for observation? It means that Rantology and Zephyrum are going to get in on here. Joshi and Golden are going to come in to overwhelm it as well. And again, this is one of those things that they need to do, like we talked about potentially happening in Vale in just a minute, is that, you know, those phase gate momentum pushes are really big. And so when you can't reinforce and you're all the way across the map, you know, what are you going to do? Charge being researched by Versal in, you know, in ready for Golden to go Onos when he does. Clearing observation is going to allow them to expand their res down to observation, potentially even in a drone. Cat pack started for the Marines. 5 extractors for the Marines, so he's going to be able to afford that pretty well. But Rantology goes down to a shotgun from Llama. Golden coming in to get payback. Takes down Tane. Can he take down Llama? No, the med packs are coming. Does the bite come through? Can Golden do it? Tane whipping out that pistol and saying, "Not today, puppy." Gorgeous putting damage in on the Hydro gate, taking down Tane. And that's going to allow them to get this gate pretty low. Reinforcement can still come through since it's just the one Skulk on there. But Rantology and Zephyrum coming in to back it up. And they're going to take down this gate as well. So now they've taken out 2 forward momentum gates of the Marines. A bunch of res. They've just now got observation back up. But the aliens are also losing a lot of their res as well. Down to 1 Harvester now. And that's their own Harvester at base. Man, I mean, this is a back and forth game. 2 Marines moving in. They are going to finish off these shells. Versal coming in. Gnar getting fight after fight. And just goes down. They clean them up before they can even take out a single shell. So all 3 shells now damaged. 25, 69, 31 in alien base. 21 res in the bank for the aliens. They can put down Harvesters again. But the Marines are really putting that pressure on. Low on P-res. Very low on P-res. The cat packs are out. Haven't really seen them applied yet. So, okay, phase gate again in Hydro. Allow them to have a backup here. Joshi coming in trying to get some parasites. Goes down to a shotgun. Golden and Gorgeous working on taking down Marine Res. And this is a good play. This is what they need to do. Zephram, Versal, Rantology. Shotgun down in Observation. That's a good play. That's going to allow them to keep that shotgun out of the hands of a Marine. Nate running as fast as he can. And out comes the pistol. Able to take down one Skulk, but the phase gate does go down. Pressure over in Marine start by Golden and Gorgeous. They're able to get through to Gravity. And they're going to take down the Extractor here as Gorgeous is getting an upgrade. But they're going to lose the Harvester and Energy Flow, which they only had up for just a short time. It is res, res, res all over this map. Because what they're trying to do is just keep the res flow down. It's unfortunate, though, because these phase gates are allowing Saunamen to just keep putting the pressure up. And now, a very aggressive phase gate and energy flow right outside of Monorail. And this, I think, again, with 5 extractors, this is where you've got to just say, okay, let's put down the Robo. We can end it. We can roll our stuff right here. I mean, put those things up, and all this goes away. Golden now as Onos. This could be it. This could be the turning point. Can Golden's Onos save the aliens from their starved existence right now? Can they overwhelm the Marines? Versal going Gorge to support. Llama calls. The Onos call. He knows that he's there. In they come, all overwhelming the gate. Gnar coming in, though, taking out one of the Skulks. The gate goes down, God, pretty much instantly. Gnar going to go down to Golden. Golden already low. And they're not going to be able to move into Hydro yet. And it looks like, I'm thinking that's an observatory. Ah, look at this. Saunamen not wanting to be caught out of hand, puts down a command station in Hydro with an observatory, so it's going to allow them to beacon back between the 2 locations. So even if you lose the phase gate, you can beacon yourself back to that point of interest. Cat Pack on Tane. Gorgeous trying to get the hand on him, but just can't get the right momentum in play to get a jump on him. And now Golden is just waiting. Llama coming up the stairwell. Golden coming out, getting 3 Gores into him. Lipa with the shotgun, trying to maneuver around this really funky area to battle in. But down goes the shotgun right there. And look at this. The beacon used, but only a couple Marines nearby or alive to spawn with the beacon. Aliens trying to capitalize. Drone Bay trying to go up. 3 Marines making their way down into observation. Zephram taking a lot of hits. Zephram again getting out with just a glimmer of life. Not a whole lot Golden can do right now. He's trying to figure out the best way to get around here. Skulk's doing a good job during all this combat. Golden taking a lot of damage. Versal desperately trying to heal him. If they take down Versal, Golden could go down. Golden taking shotgun hits. Out comes the pistol. Down goes the Gorge. Golden is trapped. Golden has got to run. If they lose this Onos, this is pretty much GG. And there they are. They've trapped him on all sides. Down goes the Onos. And now Nate is in here working on those shells. Down to 2. Almost takes out the one with his axe, but goes down to the bite of Joshi. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. And we are far, far, far away from any fades potentially coming out. With only one harvester in play. They've got to do something. What will they do? With 2 command stations up, it's not like they can just take the base. And they drop a hive in fabrication. Marine nearby. Nar had to hear that. Drifter moving up north to build that. And what are the Marines doing? I mean, where are the Marines? They're building observation. You know, it's like you take all these higher life forms. You've got to capitalize on this. You can't afford to wait. I mean, you're better players than I am, but I just feel like you've got to be doing damage down here. You've got to be doing something. I mean, I guess recapping's smart, but if you've taken out all those higher life forms, man, move in. Okay, so Tane, Lipa got their cap packs. Take down the Crag. Moving right against the shell. Joshi comes in. Joshi takes down Tane. Joshi going after Lipa. Not able to really land a bite. Gorgeous going in. Lands 2 bites there. Zephyr coming in to support. Down goes the second shell. So they're on 1 shell now. And they've discovered the hive up north. And there's the GG. Saunamen takes game number 2 on Descent.